Welcome back to Booze Briefs. I am Matt.
Are you sure?
Most days.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
Most
Derek.
days. By the end of this recording session, I may not.
Okay. Well,
It happens sometimes.
it does.
It does.
It be happening.
Today we're going to drink one that I've seen on the shelf.
Okay.
It used to be on the allocated shelf.
Mm-hmm.
And then I couldn't find it. And then it just became a regular shelf item at our local store. So I was like, all right, cool.
Cool.
The bottle we're speaking about is the Rabbithole Rye.
Hey. Well, they make a ton of ryes. Which one do we have? I see it's the green labeled one.
This is the Boxergrail.
Okay.
So this one's a 95 proof, 47.5%. I guess I'll pour you some. Should I have me do that?
I would like you to do that. Yes.
Okay. So there's some good facts on it. It's got lots of things on the label. I know you like things.
I do.
You haven't done any reading in a while.
Nah.
I missed that. It actually gives the mash bill on the side of the bottle.
Really?
I don't think we've seen that yet. To be honest with you, I can't recall that. 95% rye, small batch. 95% rye, 5% malted barley. Never chill filtered, as it should be. It's all caps.
I thought you were just very passionate about not chill filtering.
Should is all caps.
Okay. So I guess if we're going to read things that way on the back, it's just screaming at you.
It is. The government warning is very serious.
Well, and it says, matured over 3 years in new charred American oak barrels.
And it is a sourced juice, but they don't say who. It's someone in northern Kentucky, and it's not MGP.
Okay.
So there's a doctor, a psychologist out of Chicago. He's the one who, this is his. And
okay.
He took a distiller from...
I thought you were just telling me in general that there is a doctor in Chicago, and I was like, well, shit, I'd hope.
It's a psychologist out of Chicago. His whiskey guy serving as master distiller is Larry Ebersold, the recently retired Greg Metz predecessor as master distiller at MGP.
Okay.
So it's like they're saying it's not from them, but it's like his predecessor and his mentor, and everything is tied to it, and they have their hands in everything.
So they came from MGP and then started their own little thing?
Correct.
Okay.
He also served as master distiller at New Riff, which is similar to Rabbithole in being relatively new.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah, this smells nice.
It does, and it is. I texted you the other night when I cracked the bottle. It is thick.
I like that.
So we had the Angel's Envy Rye, and
we did.
That was thick. I'll equate it to the same density of that.
Okay.
The fluid viscosity of it, but it doesn't have that shit-tastic flavor.
Well, thank God for that. I'm trying to look up to see what the heck the difference is between their different ryes and such.
This is the only one that we can get here.
Well, there's another one next to it on the shelf at our store now.
Blue Label? That's the straight, isn't it?
Straight bourbon whiskey, but it's a high rye. Okay.
So good. The nose on it is just classic rye. Mm-hmm. That's the nose that I want on a rye is what I get from this. See, it's just...
That is just mouth coating.
Yeah, it's like caramel in your mouth.
Oh.
Yeah.
I remember when I said I didn't like rye.
Yeah.
The hell was my problem?
I just see it takes a good rye to get you into it, because you could have a bad one, and it's like drinking Jack Daniels as your first whiskey, and you're like, screw that. It's like people drink Cuervo or some kind of terrible tequila, and they're like, I'm never drinking tequila again. There's some really good ones.
Drink a good one.
Drink a good one, right? Don't go to a frat party and drink a bottle of gin and say, I'm never drinking gin again. Gin is good.
Yes, unless it's Topo gin.
Well,
stuff is awful.
There's that. So, it's out of Louisville. They don't give a whole lot on here past the, that it'll give you birthday.
Actually, Matt, I usually don't like when a bottle of anything, wine or booze, has one of these little dingies on it. Because I feel like...
Oh, wait, it's got a story inside.
Oh,
I didn't even know.
I checked this out while you're doing research. Yeah. Because usually I feel like if they're putting this on there, there's a reason they need to.
Yeah.
But, look, a little info in there. I get to read.
Yes.
Our Kentucky Straight Rye whiskey, composed of 95% rye, celebrates Louisville's rich boxing heritage. Here, local fighters have emerged from neighborhood gyms to become prize-fighting champions. Bold and unexpected, this whiskey reveals a character worthy of the title. Cool.
Yeah.
But here's, actually, this is the part that I read the first time. Nose, spice. Not
Rye.
sure which one.
Yeah, just rye spice.
Brown sugar and butterscotch.
Okay.
Palate, citrus with bright floral notes and herbaceous. Finish, black tea flavors with a sweet spice. So a little bit of information there.
Yeah, no, that's...
Not just marketing fluff on it.
No. And, the front of it is that it was the World Wine and Spirits competition best of class in 2019.
Okay.
That
We have no idea how many entered.
Jack shit to me.
Yes.
So I can make that. So yes, I was... It might not be the real one, but I was there.
Yeah.
I had my own wine and spirits competition.
Yeah, it's like a award-winning filmmaker. Well, yeah, did your buddy come up with an award and
You
give it
made
to
it
you?
up. Yeah, that's what it is. Got a cool bottle. It's got an embossed rabbit on it.
I like that.
It stands out on the shelf. It's one of those ones that you have to think about if you've got a small shelf. 55 or $59, I think. So it was relatively expensive for what it is.
Add a splash of water to this one.
Not being a single barrel, I was like, I mean, I kind of, that's why I hadn't bought it before, because I saw a lot of mixed reviews on it.
Yeah, and it's probably not even 4 years old.
No.
And I remember, I don't want to say you got burnt because that's a little too strong, but there wasn't good value in the Peerless that you bought. It was a tasty product.
I want to go back to it.
But not worth $100.
I want to go back to that. Because that was a 3-year, right? I think it was only a 3-year.
I didn't even know if it had an age statement or if it said 2 or 3 or what, but it was young.
Yeah, it was either a 3 or a 4. And I've still got about half that bottle on my shelf.
Yeah.
Because I actually moved it downstairs. I was like, it's in the basement now.
Yeah. Ooh. You've been downgraded.
I know. Put it down there.
It's your Milton.
Ooh. What do you...
Peerless is going to set the building on fire.
It's my stapler. Do you get where I was talking about the Angel's Envy, how thick that was? And that initial, like, ooh, this is really good. And then you taste it and you're like, ooh, I want to spit it out. This has the opposite effect.
Yeah.
I get a little bit of spice, like, as it's going down.
Yep.
It doesn't, not in the mouth at all. I don't.
Oh, see, actually, with the water, I'm getting a lot of the, it's either spice or just alcohol heat up front.
Okay. I think that took it all out to me. That moved it from the front of my mouth to my throat.
Take a swig of water.
Yeah. Cleanse your palate, sir.
Need to learn how to drink water. I almost started choking on that like I did when we were in the bullet episode.
Wouldn't be an episode of Booze Briefs if Derek didn't choke on something.
No, on a liquid. On a damn liquid.
And, what you guys should do, go back and check out that bullet video. We just put that out not too long ago.
Yep.
And you should probably, while you're watching that, what do you got to do? You like, right? And then you subscribe. And then
you do the damn things.
You open your front window and you yell at all your neighbors and tell them to watch Booze Briefs on YouTube. Because why wouldn't you? And we'd be happy about that.
We would.
We'd be very happy.
Especially if I found out that you're one of my neighbors from that. I'm like, Matt, you're not going to believe this. Some guy just screamed Booze Briefs and I had no idea what that was about.
Can I get a Booze Briefs? No.
Don't do it like that. Yeah, please. Okay, after that sip of water, yeah, the heat is not up front. It is on the back. All right, scores. $60 bottle of rye.
Small batch. I'm going to go 86.
I hate you so much, Matt.
You hate me so much that
I'm going to give it
right.
I'm going to give it an 86.
It's not a bad number for it.
No.
I think it's where it needs to be. It's not a killer. It's not gonna kill you.
You know? Yeah, I like the texture of it. I like the flavors of it. I think the texture is what's giving it a little higher score than the flavor. The flavors are nice.
I want that in an old fashioned.
But it's $60. I'd like a little bit more complexity going on.
Yeah.
I think good. I think
it'd be a great old fashioned.
Yeah.
you wouldn't have to put as much sugar in it.
Mm-hmm.
And
I like the way you think.
I think that is probably what I'm going to do later tonight. There's a chance. Any other final thoughts on this one here?
Nope. Oh, they do make a cask strength version of this.
Okay. All right. Well,
good luck finding it would be my thought.
Yeah. Say if it took this long for me to buy this one, I wouldn't even know what that one would cost.
Well, let's go to the internet. Let's see.
Oh, the webs.
Boxergrail cask strength.
The Boxer. I'm getting distracted by all these other bottles up here.
I'm not seeing it on the shopping anywhere on the Google machine. So it's...
Well, it's not on the internet. It doesn't exist.
Damn you, old iPad. Okay, Breaking Bourbon. Here we go. Let's get
Think
the
of price
for it. How much?
For, well, by the shock on your face, I'm going to guess 110.
Ha.
What?
195 American dollars.
Take that and shove it in your arse.
Yeah.
$195?
Yeah. 114.6 proof, 6-year-old, $195.
Not quid? That would actually make it more expensive.
Yeah.
Yikes.
So, I don't think we're going to be reviewing that anytime soon.
Unless we hit the lottery.
Yeah.
Yikers, McGikers.
All right.
Well, Rabbithole. Thanks for going down the rabbit hole with us.
You clever bitch.
I know. Put something nice in the glass. Check us out. We got some other bottles coming up here that I know you're going to be interested in.
Indeed.
See you next time.
Cheers.
Cheers.